OpenAI has launched GPT-4.5, what it calls its most knowledgeable model yet, into research preview, initially warning it's not a frontier model and may perform below O1 or O3 mini. Quoting The Verge, GPT-4.5 will have better writing capabilities, improved world knowledge, and what OpenAI calls a refined personality over previous models. OpenAI says interacting with GPT-4.5 will feel more natural, adding that the model is better at recognizing patterns and drawing connections, making it ideal for writing, programming, and solving practical problems. However, OpenAI notes it won't introduce enough new capabilities to be considered a frontier model. GPT-4.5 is not a frontier model, but it is OpenAI's largest LLM, improving on GPT-4's computational efficiency by more than 10x. OpenAI said in a document that leaked ahead of its announcement, it does not introduce 7 net new frontier capabilities compared to previous reasoning releases, and its performance is below that of O1, O3 Mini, and Deep Research on most preparedness evaluations. It was previously reported that OpenAI was using its O1 reasoning model codenamed Strawberry to train GPT-4.5 with synthetic data. OpenAI says it has trained GPT-4.5 using new supervision techniques combined with traditional methods like supervised fine-tuning and reinforcement learning from human feedback, similar to those used for GPT-4.0, end quote. Sam Altman further said OpenAI was forced to stagger GPT-4.5's rollout because it is out of GPUs, quoting TechCrunch. We've been growing a lot and are out of GPUs, Altman wrote. We will add tens of thousands of GPUs next week and roll it out to the plus tier then. This isn't how we want to operate, but it's hard to perfectly predict growth surges that lead to GPU shortages. Perhaps in part due to its enormous size, GPT-4.5 is wildly expensive. OpenAI is charging $75 per million tokens fed into the model and $150 per million tokens generated by the model. That's 30x the input cost and 15x the output cost of OpenAI's workhorse GPT-4.0 model, end quote. Initial looks into GPT-4.5's claimed performance, including on coding benchmarks, say it matches or outperforms GPT-4.0, but falls short of OpenAI's deep research. Quoting TechCrunch, OpenAI plans to eventually combine its GPT series of models with its O reasoning series, beginning with GPT-5 later this year. GPT-4.5, which reportedly was incredibly expensive to train, delayed several times, and failed to meet internal expectations, may not take the AI benchmark crown on its own, but OpenAI likely sees it as a stepping stone towards something far more powerful, end quote. So again, GPT 4.5, what the internet was calling Orion, is now available via the $200 per month ChatGPT Pro subscription. Quoting Wired, ChatGPT 4.5 is in stark contrast to other recent AI innovations, like DeepSeek's R1 that attempted to match the performance of a frontier model with as few resources as possible. OpenAI still sees a strong path forward through scaling its models, according to researchers who worked on GPT 4.5. This kind of maximalist mindset to model development has captured more of the nuances of human emotions and interactions. They see the model size as also potentially helping this iteration hallucinate less frequently than past releases. If you know more things, you don't need to make things up, said Mia Glaze, who leads OpenAI's alignment team and human data team. Exactly how big or compute-intensive GPT 4.5 is remains unclear. OpenAI declined to share specific numbers, end quote. Online discourse around this can be summed up by @JM_Alexia, quote, GPT 4.5 is as I expected, just more pre-training data. Pre-training scaling for text is mostly saturated. Reasoning, O1, DeepSeek made us think that progress was going up exponentially, but it's mostly better at tuned benchmarks. Progress continues, but it's not exponential, end quote.